Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. See, they really wanna pop me. Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna dead it.
Yo, I did not know Choppy can go in like that, man. Jesus. But what's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash Brian, and I'm here with a Cynthia character analysis. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Actually, the footage is actually from when Eamon was banned in Arena, because right now I don't even want to step in that mother. But anyway, this is Cynthia. She was released a while ago, actually, and I've loved her ever since. She has one of the cooler kits. Actually, one of my favorite things is the S1. This is an attack that ignores defense. And outside of her kit, we pretty much know her kit, but I had to go through it just in case there's people new and don't know why they're dying to her, as you saw in the intro. Is that her kit, we can go back to level 1 just for happenstance, is that her kit pretty much is that she ignores defense when she hits on her S1. One of the very rare, I think her and Janice are the only characters that have S1 that does that. And it has a higher chance to silence the target when she is silenced herself, which is what the rest of her kit does. S2 silences herself, actually does AoE, full AoE damage, and it's penetration. Yay! Penetration for those shields. Her S3 is also penetration damage, and she will silence herself for 3 turns. Now, most people, if you don't know, oh my god, why would I want to silence myself? Then I can't use my other moves. She automatically crits, bro, when she's silenced. Actually, is that actually? Wow, it's actually level 60. I leveled her up so quickly I completely forgot. But yes, all attacks become critical strike when the caster is silenced. So boom, there you go. And that's pretty much it. I mean, no, it's not. Increases multi-strike chance by 75% and counter-strike chance by 75% when she's silenced. That is actually the biggest misread that most people actually had when they were looking at her, is that she only has this when she is actually silenced. So if she's not silenced, she won't be multi-striking, and no she will she counterattack. So if you want to specifically S3 or S2 into your S1, you have to put multi-strike in her runes if you want her to do that. But once she is silenced, then you will see her counterattacking and all that good gushy stuff. And this is also pretty good, 80% chance to silence the attacker for 1 turn when she actually gets attacked. So it's when you bait counterattacks with her and stuff like that, it's pretty good, because then they will silence themselves, or if you try to attack them and silence them when you attack as well. Keeping people silenced, making sure they're only doing their S1s, especially certain characters, their S1s are like not as good as, at least like strength wise, or you want to prevent a reviver from using their revive skill, stuff like that. The Verdandi from Verdandying, you can do that too. I skipped over this real quickly, but she has an 80% chance to put Melancholy on attack types, and Melancholy will, well, it does a lot of things that doesn't make sense to what it says that it does, but it for a quick demonstration, but a quick, what it sort of does is that when you are attacking the characters, their buffs don't really work, but when they have anything in reaction to what you are doing, they do. I don't know, like it's very weird. If I go read Melancholy, it just doesn't read how it actually reacts in the game. But so attack type characters will be given an automatic abnormal status. That is why a lot of people run Dominion on her, because it's pretty much free damage. Also, she silences, which is another abnormal status, so you can do that too. And if you run her with other abnormal status teammates that work with that, like Jacqueline, Isabel, you will see some really cool interactions that you really can't see with anybody else. So yeah, that is pretty cool. And also, she takes less damage from the attackers that she melancholies. So her worst enemy is Rue. Not only is Rue her worst enemy if she's on your team, because obviously you can't stay silenced on your S2, your S3, but she's also pretty crappy if she's on the other team, because then you lose your 40% damage reduction on the attackers, because she'll just either put her Rule S2 it and put immunity, or she'll just cleanse it on when her turn comes up. Pretty much someone that you have to kill. Even if she's on your team, you might want to just kill your own Rue if you have her. That's why a new couple of supports have come out. Ethica, Abel is really good with Cynthia, because you can actually, one of my favorite things to do is to S3 on Abel when her thing is gone down at least 1 turn, so it's like her silence is there for 2 turns now, and then you have a 2-turn abnormal status immunity, so now she can't get stunned, because that's the problem, is that you try to not run abnormal status removal on your team and she kind of gets screwed. I do have the costume. Obviously we know that this is the 7/7, but she does have the other costume. I'll just let's go on down to the shop and we'll show you guys that costume, because pretty much everyone would have preferred to have this costume as a Cynthia player, because yeah, I didn't even know that this was going to be a thing. But yeah, this costume has 14% attack percentage. It's the only costume. Cynthia, shut the fuck up. I mean, that's choppy, right? Okay, but the thing is that has 14% attack boost. There's no other, like, it's not a special costume like the hot ones over here. Look, it's so hot, it's so fucking hot. All right, but all these other costumes are pretty much the same, like 7/7/7 attack, defense, HP. But for some reason, Cynthia's Halloween costume has 7% attack boost. It seems to have not been confirmed as a typo, so I'm assuming that's just how it is. That costume just does a shit ton of damage. Let's go back to Cynthia-chan, and I'll go through what else do we need to go through? The basic basics. So we do have a costume on her, so her attack is slightly higher. Her HP and defense are slightly higher due to being on the costume. I know, I'm sorry, but hey, I paid for it. You know, I paid the 200 crystals. We got crap. Let's not even look at that. I'm gonna go with the hero talents, because I feel like those are always important. Runes are always, like, you know, up to your substats of what you get. So of course you want to go with the attack damage in arena. I've tried, and a lot of people know I've tried to get her in at least Kali's dungeon, but damn, it's just too hard. It's just too hard to keep her alive. So she's pretty much really good in arena, obviously, also because abnormal statuses work mostly in arena. They don't really work too well in boss fights, so that's another reason why you pretty much want her in arena, and that's where I showed you most of the footage. Defense here, because you could do this, by the way. Having burn on a multi-attacker is not that bad, but she just needs to survive. I'll probably put in a car in the background so it like pisses you off. I'll probably put in like 2 arena matches of my current rank. Those were kind of low rank matches, but she needs to survive. That is the hardest thing for Cynthia to do, is just survive, silence herself, and then kill the entire team. That's all she really needs to do. We also went here with critical strike damage, obviously, because she automatically crits when she's silenced, and she, you know, whatever with her natural born crit. But I will say this, that this is nice. This is some extra damage. I don't think that she needs this depending on your rune build. I'm actually going to probably want to get penetration, because I am sick and tired of people with damage immunity, shields, and any other random shield that they want to make in the future, because they like to make random buffs all the time. I would just prefer to actually just penetrate from it. She does have to get attacked first, which she will. She definitely gets attacked a lot. And then after that, you get the penetration, so then no one really can actually hurt you. No one can hurt you. And before I even go into the rune build, just a heads up, I just want to give you guys, because I don't know if I'll be able to get footage specifically of each grand scheme of like what she counters. She counters Kane. I'll just let you guys know that right now. Kane gets stopped by the Melancholy. Let's just go. I'll show you guys Melancholy. Why not? Kane gets blocked by it pretty severely. His Wilderness passive. He still gets the attack benefits of it, as actually, like, you know, like him counterattacking and multi-striking. It does not block that. It should, but it doesn't. Where is Melancholy? Because see, it says buffs effects are not applied unless the buff cannot be removed, which they're just trying to say, like, you can't block a revive or a resolve. But Melancholy actually does counter costume Morgan. It will actually block the anti-revive thing that she actually has. I don't even know what the hell it's called. It's like anti-revive, whatever the hell it's called. Where is this stupid thing? Yeah, revive unavailable immunity. That's what they call it. It actually does block this. You can remove it, which a lot of people, I don't even know if they knew that. You could actually remove it. So you can actually get Ruby is another good way to take it off. But Cynthia actually just initially blocks it, because she is a attack type. So Cynthia will block it in the beginning of the match, and then you can have your Verdandi, your Nemesis, your Morgan actually in the same squad, and then actually boom, revive immunity, break her, which is really, really good. So those are a couple characters that like really do that. She does stop protection if you're having an Ian or someone that like will put protection. She does actually block that. So if you have Cynthia and they're melancholied, you can attack the protected target. That's another really good usage for Cynthia if you see someone that's running heavy protection, or if they keep making protection. Ian's like the best one for it, but a lot of people run protection on their hero talents for their defenders, so that's another really good usage for it. Let me see if there's any other weird ones that are there. That's why I think, again, that penetration one, let me know in the comments if you guys run the penetration, because crit damage is more damage, but I would like to see in the future if Dominion will equal up to that 15%, because Dominion does, I'll let you guys know right now, mine is not on Dominion. This is the first ever build that I put her on, and it's a destruction and protection build, just because of how these two protection runes had the triple attack, the double attack, and more thing. I'm have her currently on, I think it is 1, 2, 3, and that's 5 crit damage substats, plus it's on the crit damage rune, so her overall stats of crit damage is 129, and that's where you can kind of see that damage. So I will do a damage test in this video, and I'm going to actually switch her runes out. I'm going to switch her into Speed Cynthia, because what you don't see in the intro is that I have a lot of difficulty with her actually getting a turn and putting silence on herself, and then possibly dealing with the people that she has to fight. But sometimes she doesn't get a turn, she just gets blown up, or she gets stunned immediately. So I really need her to go first. And I mean, that's the whole rule of Arena, is like you need to go first, set your stuff up before the opponent sets their stuff up. So I will switch her over to an agility, which is gonna be crazy, right? Agility, probably Dominion rune set, and we're gonna see how that works in comparison. So I'll do one match with this current build, and then I'll do another match with this current build. But pretty much you want to run a bunch of crit damage, you want to run a bunch of crit damage subs, because she pretty much will be auto critting once you go first. You're gonna level 3 S3 as quick as possible. You take damage reduction if it's an attacker who's the only real person that's gonna do damage to you. You're pretty much free to hybrid, so you do have to be careful of, you know, Kali's, Christians, Janice, anyone that's pretty much not going to be stopped by, not going to get melancholy on them. But you can silence them. So one of the good things I advise people to do with Cynthia is silence those people so they don't do big damage moves to you. There's not many people have strong S1s, as I mentioned before, and you want to get obviously as much crit. See, look at this. I mean, this is a slot 5, but you know, you definitely want to get. And actually, I should take this off because of, I should find a way to get this off because of obviously a Kane. But she counters Kane, so it really doesn't really matter too much. But as far as optimization, obviously you'd want, you know, as much attack subs as possible. HP subs where you can't get crit damage subs. So this is pretty much, you want to definitely run all HP here, because she needs to survive. She does an absurd amount of damage. Ignore defense hit is very strong. It does literally the damage that it was meant to do from the gate, and that's her S1. That doesn't matter if she crits or not. So she actually will melt tanks, as you saw. Eamon, who has probably some of the best, like not the best stats, because all SSR tanks have around the same stats, but she melts him. She definitely melts the hell out of him, which is great, because if she multi-strikes based on her passive here, she will kill pretty much any tank if they taunt her. So that's pretty free, and that's pretty good to have up your sleeve, right? So we're gonna get into some arena matches. I'm gonna do this build, and I'm gonna switch the build, and my poor gold is gonna go away, and then we're gonna see how she performs in both lights. How much damage she does on this build. In my current elo, I'll go to the arena thing. I'll do 2 one way, and then I'll do 2 another way. And then that will be our beautiful test. And I'll commentate through both of it. Well, I'll commentate to 1 or 2 of it or something like that. I'll see how I do, because I don't want, if I talk too much, and this is probably already like 10 minutes. I talk too much. What am I gonna do? Alright, so right now currently we are 5800, not too far up. As you can see, I'm losing a lot because this is the team comp that I'm running. I'm trying out Isabel, I'm trying out David, and I'm trying out Cynthia, and I'm just having a ball. I put in Eamon because I got pissed, because I was actually not running Eamon at all, and I'm just throwing in Rue because I got pissed and I just ran the Eamon Rue. I'm gonna take Rue out because then she can't shine, right? So I'm gonna use the same team comp because I'm actually gonna do this, the super greed strat. And I'm just gonna run this team comp for funsies, but I'm gonna be prioritizing setting up Cynthia to get some footage of her doing damage across the board, and then I'm gonna switch it to her being actually faster, and then we're gonna see how that works. All right, this should be a good representation of Cynthia's passive and the melancholy. We got protection station, we got Kane, and we have another Cynthia to be in there. So as you can see here, she's protected and we'll be able to hit her just fine. Isabel, I'm gonna have her reset. Not you, I'm gonna let you die. Side bay girl. We're gonna reset Ian, Cynthia, and Ramu with Isabel. Actually, no. I don't mind Cynthia. I'm gonna reset Kane. I wanna kill Kane. And we got triple stun on top of that. She's gonna kill herself. This is the perfect game. This is how great Cynthia is. Since she hasn't done anything. Let's see. We got this. I'm just gonna use the S2 just for the buff shift bullshit, and we get it. Okay, silencer we do not. Gonna hit it with the S3 so I can get my super buff. We're good to go. Now with Cynthia, she shuts down Abel pretty hard, unfortunately. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna S3, even though I am healed, so I'm gonna take that, just so I don't actually get melancholy anymore on any of my characters, which kind of sucks. We're gonna try to, no, we're not gonna do anything like that because we're gonna double, triple stun. Here you go. There goes damage immunity. Am I taunted? No. But this is why I wanted penetration for this exact reason. It's gonna S2 to blow any counterattacks that they have. Take his thing off, which is good. David, blow him up. Oh yeah, David has no runes. David is my next video. Here we go. You guys get the leaked footage. So we're gonna hit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit Ian. See some tank damage, right? And 16,000, and that's pretty much, well, she had the attack boost from David, right? So that's some hefty stuff, hefty. But 16,000 is pretty good. So hopefully we can get into another match and we'll be able to see if she can do similar damage. What the hell happened to my? Oh, she's not silent anymore. I'm gonna take the hit here from the mental seal and then just do that, and I'm gonna flick that. I forgot. I should have flicked her. God damn it. Alright, so we started up. We do need to kill her. I'm actually Veiled right now, so I'll give her a little dab. 16,000 again. She just hit me for 4K. Hers is she's in the costume and it doesn't seem to be doing that much. I'm gonna put my sounds back on myself. Hopefully we can stun Esna. No? You? Stun Ramu, yay. I love CC. And you're dead. 8K for elemental disadvantage, not bad. Yeah. Another stun? No. Alright, let's see if Cynthia can multi for the win. Oh, over 3K. Well, I needed 3K more damage to kill. I think that's this is a pretty good, I'm gonna lose a lot with this team comp. I'm just trying to have fun with it. Yeah. Thanks, David. But that is a pretty good example. It blocked out a lot of decent things. That is pretty much it. But what is really important is you see how long it took for Cynthia to get a turn. It just took a little bit too long, in my opinion. I need a little bit more consistency from her. So we're gonna switch her over to an agility dominion focus build. I'm literally gonna stop recording now, and then I'm going to bring it back once I have that exact build. No matter how long it takes me, I might have to spend all day trying to do this, but I will be back with an agility dominion focus build. Cynthia Digivolve 2 into this build. She has slightly less attack. She also has slightly less crit damage, but she is now on attack speed and dominion. Also, what is another thing to note is that what did I want? her attack speed is just slightly more. I was trying to do a couple of things to give her a lot more attack speed, at least get her like maybe 62, not 62, but 620 or 630 or something like that. But that is all I could do, and plus I'm like running out of essence stones. I just want to get this video to you guys, so let's just go in and let's see how much damage she does in comparison to, she was doing about 11k or so like that. So we'll be able to see the big difference, if there's even a difference, if it's even worth really getting the Dominion set over just going a pure solid build. So let's see if I can find a good match. This looks like a decent match. No aiming, and we also have a couple targets. We don't have a tank in this one. I do like to hit the tanks, but the damage is going to be around the same. It's ignore defense. So let's see how this plays out. Oh my god, it's on auto. Ah, now we don't get the free kill. I should reset. What is it? Esna. Morgan's over here, but we can reset these three, which are really good. She has, what is that, increased evasion? Karen has increased evasion on? What what is this new tech? Karen, and so does what's have it. I don't care. We're gonna stun all of them. On top of that, we get the full stun. We also get the turn timers bound. So I'm going to, I know she's probably gonna ult next turn, so we're just gonna hit her with the optical illusion and she dies. And then we also get the boost from David. Thank you, David. So now he has a normal status. He has two of them technically. So, you know, this is the S3, so that's gonna do 10,000 on the S3. Pretty good. Now with her, we can S3. With Abel, we can S3 now, and we'll be safe from any bullshit that's gonna land on us. Really good. Now I also have another option for a stun. Okay, he got cleansed of his bullshit from her, and but I still think it's smart to try to go here for the charm, and we get the charm, so he loses the turn. And she already ulted. She ulted as well. We're gonna have to put this on Morgan, hoping that she ults. Let's see what she does. I know she's berserk, but the computer's bullshit anyway, as we see. Oh, Karen didn't ult. Okay. Fun times for me. Alright, so we're gonna go here with the S2. Hopefully we get an optical illusion. So we get you to miss, and I keep my, that's the cool thing about David. I'll be doing his video next, is that he